Hey, 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 Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Oblivion. And I need to talk to him real quick. I want to see something real quick, because I had a previous issue with the recording where, turn down the master volume. That'll bring the voice up a bit more, I hope. Actually, no, it won't. Turn the effects down. Actually, I'll leave turn the footsteps up. Music down a bit more. Okay. Whoop. Nice guy, huh? That would be us. Yes. Alright, so let's go talk to Dietzen.
Find someone else to bother.
There she is.
Be careful, associate.
Okay, and it looks like you went back to those rooms, so we can talk to her now. Whoop, wrong thing.
Be careful, associate.
Okay, so we got what we need to know, but there's one thing we need to do to prepare for this. And Falcar was right. We need to be prepared for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to borrow this chest here. And we're going to drop everything in there. Considering most of our inventory right now is just alchemy ingredients. Okay, that should be enough. And honestly, they don't really mind me running around naked. Okay, now that we've done that, one more thing we need to do. And we need to look at the new spell we got. Buoyancy. Water breathing for 30 seconds on yourself, and feather for 5 points for 30 seconds.
Well met, guildmate.
The feather part isn't really all that useful, but the water breathing sure is. Alright, in we go. Why do I say that? You're about to see. Look how quickly that wears off. Alright, there's a corpse there. There's also a Nirnroot here. I've recovered a spring of Nirnroot. A plant ingredient that's unusual must-have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city in Cyrodiil. And, oh boy. 3 gold and the Ring of Burden. And look at our weight. We saw it was 38 before. Now it's at 188. That's ridiculous. We can only assume that's Vedkin. Alright, anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, and...
What is it, associate?
That's Oranter. She must be upstairs. There she is. Let's talk to Deetsun.
Oh, you're still alive.
After grabbing those potions.
Be seeing you.
Well, at least Deetsun is on the level. I do like her. That's a ceramic plate. Alright. So, downstairs we go. Back to the basement. Let's get our stuff back. Minus the Ring of Burden. And let's get some clothes on, huh? And we might as well re-equip our Eviscerator. Doesn't have much charge left. Anyway, let's go poke around the erstwhile Guild Steward's room. Those aren't worth much. That Argonian account book is worth a fair amount, so we'll grab that. And a couple of scrolls. Very nice. Two black soul... Falcar's Black Soul Gem. Fascinating. Empty, but fascinating. There's no evidence of a recommendation in Falcar's room, but I found Black Soul Gems. I should take them to Deetsan immediately. Provided I don't get lost. Just grab those potions. See if there's anything else worth grabbing. Gold? Yes. Calipers? That's ridiculous. That's so third era. Oh, right. Flour? Cool. It's junk. Merit Pill might actually be worth to sell. Everything else is dog crap. Oh, whoop, whoop, not that. I'll definitely take that repair hammer. Alright, upstairs we go. Yes, and... yes. Alright, where's Deetsan? Probably back upstairs. That's not Deetsan.
Hello, Estes.
There she is. Alright, so the quest is done.
Farewell.
And we'll get a save out of this. Take that lockpick. And we're done with that, so now it's time for a new quest. Seeking your roots. And...
Greetings, Guildmate.
oh, she's the one we want to talk to. What the hell does that mean? Skyrim players, does that name sound familiar? It should.
Good day.
It's the same one. Okay, so looks like we are going to Skingrad.
Well met, guildmate.
Who said that? Nope. The wall did. Okay, so off to Skingrad we go. And Skingrad is an interesting little place. Sort of divided among this east-west ravine between the haves and have-nots. Time's 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, what's interesting is that this can be sort of a passing through sort of point. So how the hell do you actually get to town? Well, we saw that actually. Here in West Gate. And we are looking for Westfield Inn. Middle of the night, so I don't think that's going to really do us anything. So we'll get out of the wet.
Good to see you.
Okay, so since he's in his room for now, so let's wait a couple hours. And okay, let's go into his cellar. There he is.
To my little home underground.
What are you, Vault-Tec? And he's got plenty of stuff to buy and sell. And, well, let's see if we can actually sell some stuff here. Damage fatigue is useless. Sweet. Anything else useless here? That's never going to really come in handy. It's like haggling potions. I just never remember to use them. So let's get what we can out of them. You know what? We'll sell the watermelons. They're just too heavy to carry around. And he's got nothing else we need. Sure, what did you have in mind? Okay, so... Alright, there's Shadeleaf Copse. And we have a missive to read. This brings me to my next subject, the glowing root known as Nirnroot. Although the oddly tenacious root grows almost anywhere a significant body of water is present, this root is extremely rare, and I believe soon to become extinct. I myself have yet to come across some of the knurled shoots, as they are rarely in sight of the roads that cross Cyrodiil. According to the records of the noted imperial herbalist Shivius Regalium, the Nirnroot once flourished and could be found all over the country, but suspected a cataclysmic event severely stunted their growth. Although many scholars reject the proposal that the sun's death event of 1E668 catastrophically affected plant life, Shivius feels that the Nirnroot's lineage was damaged by the lack of sun for a full year. Whereas other plant species tend to find a way, the Nirnroot's mysterious magical nature made it especially susceptible to this climate shift. While this may or may not be the case, it is certainly true that the recorded sightings of Nirnroot are declining as the years pass. The most perplexing facet of Shivius' studies is that his notes describe the root as having a yellowish glow. Contrary to this fact, the Nirnroot of today has a soft bluish or blue-white glow. Unfortunately, since not many studies of the Nirnroot were performed from Shivius' day until now, it's unknown when or why this occurred. What I'm proposing today is that the Nirnroot, even though merely a plant, sensed impending extinction and therefore changed its own nature to survive. One of the most obvious facets of today's Nirnroot that supports this theory is the fact that it can now survive underground without any sunlight at all. Well, that's true. I mean, we did find the one we did in a well. While it's true that generally only mosses and fungi grow in these environments, I have two signed depositions by persons claiming that they sighted the Nirnroot in deep caves. Not once in Shivius' copious notes is the subterranean Nirnroot mentioned. But how could this be? How could a surface-dwelling plant suddenly begin appearing in new locations radically different from its normal habitat? The answer, my fellow alchemists, is nestled within Shivius' own notes. Although he spends a great deal of time with the Nirnroot in his laboratory, the one thing he neglected to test at a high level of detail was the soil. As stated previously, Shivius felt that the sun's death, the eruption of Red Mountain, contributed to the demise of the Nirnroot. Agreed. My amendment to that proposal is that the ash that fell from the sky that entire year mixed with the soil, and again, due to the magical nature of the root, contributed to the aforementioned changes. The ash became a catalyst of sorts, forcing a change in the very makeup of the Nirnroot. Although very little ash from that dark time remains, I have done tests on newer ash samples sent to me from Vardenfell. They show little to no magical properties, certainly none of which could affect a plant of that magnitude. However, the rare occurrence of what is known as ash salt in the normal ash does contain very potent magical abilities. In fact, some native Dunmer are said to harness that ability and to create a cure for the blight, which pervaded their realm many years ago. I feel this magic, meshed with the Nirnroot's inherent magic, caused the radical change. In essence, the root healed itself. To surmise, my two proposals are certainly linked. The plant needed to survive and therefore used a byproduct of its destructor to do so. No other plant in nature has ever come close to this metamorphosis. I feel the Nirnroot has accomplished this in a relatively short amount of time, what it would take other species millions of years to complete. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain, the Nirnroot is on a path to destruction. It contains untapped potential to create potions the likes of which have never been seen in our day. I propose to you today that we divert a small portion of our funds to an expedition to collect some of these roots to study. I have outlined this proposal for your perusal after this section of the symposium. Please, seriously consider this proposal before it becomes too late and the Nirnroot becomes nothing but a memory. Thank you for your time. Oh, fascinating. And we have something to do. So let's go do it. Okay, so it looks like we're going out the east gate down here. Okay, so back out into the West Weald. He's rather unwieldy. Okay, so it wants us to go this way. Which we can do. Is this an actual pathway? I do believe... Is that a farmland? It is. You know, if I wasn't so close to being overburdened in the first place, I'd consider it. So let's look at our weight. 178 of 205. That doesn't leave very much for us to be able to schlep home. Okay, that was interesting. Let's take a look at the map and see how we did that. Okay, there is a pathway that does not show up on the map. And... okay, Shadeleaf Copse is not that far away from Weatherly. Fascinating how this all ties together. And Shadeleaf Copse is already visible on the radar. That's fascinating. What the hell is that? Looks... oh, I think it's a scamp. You got it. Oh, it's an imp with imp gall. Oh, he's got a lot of gall. Not anymore. So we found Shadeleaf Copse, and let's take a quick save here. I've reached the Shadeleaf Copse. I can now begin my search for the Nern route. We start looking around water. And we need to be careful. So I'm pretty sure that imp is not the only thing around here. All right, that's 3. All right, so how many do we have? We have 4, actually. So we need 6 more. We should look for more bodies of water. Alright, well, the downside is the map markers are gone. He did say start your search. He didn't say do your complete searching. Fair amount of stuff there. Okay, there's the little pond that we circled around, and there I do not see any more Nern roots. They're not as noisy here as they were in Skyrim. Or as they will be in Skyrim. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so I guess we're done with that for now. That was fun. And we're going to head back to Skingrad. Since we're here. And have we discovered anything aside from the Westweald Inn? Skingrad Fighters Guild. Well, where there's a Fighters Guild, there's usually a Mages Guild. Hello there. Let's talk to the guard, see what's going on. Oh, that's odd. Alright, rumors? You know what? I think we're going to leave it here. Next episode, we're going to explore Skingrad and see what all there is to do. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Oblivion. I'll see you all next time.